further time, I will have Radheshyam and then after this session is over, I'll give a little break and then I will take a topic of financial evaluation of buying property versus renting a property as well as buy versus rent in your asset financing decisions that I will take up afterwards. Right? Over to you, Radheshyam.
Right.
And very important, but more, sir, one more thing. This entire program was possible because of the two students who have started accountants.
Okay.
They are associated with me at earlier batch, Samesh Simpi and Ganesh Jadhav. I don't know whether Ganesh is there right now or not. The one you are able to see on a screen is Samesh. So I'm really thankful to the Samesh and Ganesh as well as the entire team at ISKCON who have made this possible. Thank you.
Thank you. Sir, how is my sound? Is it good enough?
Yes, sir. It is perfectly audible.
Yeah. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshuvanmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. I offer my namaskar to my Guru, spiritual master and mentor, by whose grace I was enlightened in the knowledge of the Bhagavad Gita, which I widely share with students like all of you and in India and abroad. And I found this knowledge of Gita highly empowering. Everyone in this world is looking for happiness. And the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita is so profound that many across the globe, chartered accountants and engineers and doctors and global leaders are referring to the wisdom of the Gita. Even Einstein and Oppenheimer, scientists refer to the Gita. Even great writers like Henry David Thoreau and Emerson, they refer to the Gita. So I speak on various themes from the Gita. Today, we are going to discuss on an interesting topic called as choosing association wisely. You see, when you all grow in your life from your school days to the going to the college days, when you come to the college, especially beyond the age of 13, 14 or 15. So in that age, that is the age in which gradually you move from taking guidance from the parents to taking guidance from friends, peers, as we say. Peer association. And here the peer association becomes a topic of paramount importance. Why? Because, many of your friends decide what route you are going to take. Is it going to be uplifting or is it going to be degrading? So many times we connect with friends, whoever comes in front of us. Like we call it as a grapevine. Why we call it as a grapevine? Grapevine means a bunch of grapes. You see a bunch of grapes sometimes. Like that, as soon as the college starts, like you all are in Zaware sir's tuition center. So when you have 1,000 people coming, you form groups based on your interests, what is favorite thing for you, your likes and dislikes, or language, or mindset, whatever. You make friendships. And when you make such friendships in circles of 4 or 5 or 8 or 10 of you, then once you make friendships, then you naturally do some activities with them. You may go for some outing, or you may study together, you may play together. Naturally, in friendships, we seek to support one another, befriend one another, help one another. Is it not true? So as you do that, over a period of time, that association gradually forms impressions in your mind, the perceptions about life, what life is all about, what is good, what is bad. We decide based on the friendship association. That's why it is said, tell me who are your 5 friends. I can tell you what type of person you are, it is said. So that means the friends mold you and your character. So, like, you have heard the saying, watch your thought, they can turn into words. Watch your words, they can turn into actions. Watch your actions, they can turn into habits. Watch your habits, they can turn into your character. Watch your character, that will become your culture. So from the thought to the culture, this movement of thought becoming words and actions and everything, this happens in association. So let me tell you a snippet from the Panchatantra. There were two parrots. They both were brothers. They were sold in the market. So one parrot was sold to a king, and the other one was sold to a butcher. So they were sold to two places. One monk was passing by. He watched. Okay, these two parrots are being sold to two different people. And when he was walking on the road one of the days, there was a butcher's shop on the other side of the road. And that parrot looked at the monk and he shouted, "Catch him, hit him, cut him, kill him." Like that he spoke. The monk was surprised. I didn't do any harm to him. He's speaking such sharp words to me. Then he walked ahead. He went to the palace of the king. There the king was out somewhere. So the parrot which was sitting in the palace of the king, he was speaking very sweet words. He said, "My dear sage, please take your seat. Please drink some juice. The king has gone for a stroll. Very soon he is going to be coming here. Very soon he will come, you can meet him." And the sage was amazed. "Hey, you two are brothers? How is it that you are speaking so sweetly and politely, and he is speaking so harshly and cruelly? You both are brothers? How the brothers don't have the same type of behavior?" And then, to his great surprise, this parrot in the king's palace, he spoke a shloka. You know what he said? Gavashanena vakyam shrunoti aham charajan vachanam munina nastyasta dosho ajamad gunova samsargaja dosha guna bhavanti. He said, "My dear sage, my brother is living in the shop of a butcher. What do you think he will hear every day? Catch the goat, beat the goat, cut the goat, kill the goat." That's what he is hearing. Because the butcher is killing the goats and chicken every day. And this parrot is going on hearing those words and he is registering in his mind. And he is just repeating those words. On the other hand, I am living in the king's palace where saintly persons like you visit regularly. And I hear you speaking from Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, glorifying the Lord and speaking politely, words of humility, tolerance and simplicity and purity, everything. And now you can understand. Samsargaja dosha guna bhavanti. It's only by association that one gets good qualities or bad qualities. Just see. That's what he said. So association, if it is positive, you will be uplifted. If association is negative, you will be degraded. So this is the topic for today. All of you can check yourself whether your association is uplifting or it is degrading. You can see for yourself when you attend this seminar today. It will become clear for you. And if you need to do any modification, you can do also. So, see here. Here some students, he is doing gaming and scrolling. These are the impact of negative peer influence, you see. When somebody is all the time scrolling and gaming, see below what happens because of that. Declining grades. His academics is going bad because of this. See those two girls, they are comparing. Hey, how many likes you got and how many likes I got. Then that creates insecurity. Or comparing what she has, what I have, that creates insecurity, you see. Similarly, there's a competition. Oh, she got better marks than me, or he got better marks than me. That leads to envy, you see. Similarly, skipping classes and neglecting studies, roaming around here and there, that leads to low confidence. Why low confidence? Because if you are not going to be attending the classes, then subject looks very complex, very complicated. That's why you can see here, those who are not attending class, they get low confidence. Then partying and live-in relation. So when you enter the high school or the college, sometimes one thinks, oh, I'll find out my partner or a friend. A boy looks for a girl and girl looks for a boy, and they are attracted to each other in teenage. Just like in childhood, below 10 years, you are attracted to toys. When you are between 10 to 20, one is attracted to opposite sex. And beyond 20, one is attracted to money. Money, 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 money is honey. And after 50, then one is worried about health. In every phase of life, everybody is attracted to something. Is it not true? Yeah. So, but what is the problem in connecting with a boy making a friendship with a girl? And meditation brings about focus and concentration for you. You get a one-pointed focus. My experience personally is early morning I have been memorizing shlokas. I can quote many, many big shlokas, effortlessly because early morning when I memorize them, they just go and sit in my head. And for decades, I can keep repeating those shlokas. Because the early morning hours, when you do meditation, and after the meditation, you do any reading, it just absorbs like a sponge absorbing water, like that. But without any kind of, uh, meditation, then your mind is diffused in different directions. Imagine you have a bullock cart, and the bullock cart is pulled by four bulls in four directions, north, east, west, south. Where will it go? It's never going to go anywhere. It's just going to be stranded. But if all the bulls are put in one direction, say towards the east, then all of them, tak, 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 they run. Then they all can run fast, isn't it? So in this way, the unified direction, that is focus. Like why is a soft iron different from a magnet? In magnet, all the molecules are oriented in one direction. Therefore, it becomes a magnet. So you get the good habit of sleeping early, rising early, and meditation, chanting in the morning. See, addiction avoidance, avoiding smoking, drinking, drugs. When friends ask you to do it, you don't do it. Then you have good health and money saving. Because you don't waste money in smoking, drinking, drugs, you don't have to spend money. And you can also go for jogging, you can eat fruits. In this way, you save money also and you keep health, good health also. See the third one? Respect boundaries. Sometimes boys, girls meet in the school. Sometimes you discuss about the subjects. Sometimes discuss about career. Sometimes you discuss about how we can understand some particular concept better and everything. Just like boys and girls, both are part and parcel of God, children of God. We can be friends, but if you are going to get into a relationship, then there is a complication. Therefore, respectful distance from opposite sex. So, if a girl comes and praises a boy, and the boy gets into your dream world, oh, she praised me, I think she's interested in me. I think I can text her and find out what she found in me. And he starts texting her, and she texts, and they get closer. And the result is they both give up academics. Their goal of passing the CA, becoming a CA, that is lost. And then they both, and actually a girl in this world eventually will need a shelter of a family and husband and everything. And the man is attracted to her for fun and enjoyment. But the result is academic will be ruined. Chanakya says that if you get into this direction, it's very dangerous. Therefore, a respectful distance should be kept. Then mind is peaceful. Then you can have academic focus. Learning from toppers, appreciate toppers. Somebody is a topper, go and shake his hands and congratulate. Well done, my friend. You are so smart in subject. Can you please teach me? And they'll happily teach you. So learn from them. Good friendship and academic progress. Then you see, physical wellness. Yoga, doing yoga and meditation, swimming and outdoor games. Body will be very healthy for you. Healthy body and fresh mind. Spiritual practice like chanting Hare Krishna, like I do with the beach every morning. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Like that it should be chanted. When you chant, it's a very blissful experience. When you chant, the mind becomes calm, cool, collected, and focused. So in this way, in temple, we said, makes your healthy mind and blissful soul. And devotee friendship, association with good devotee friends. Devotee friends are those who read Bhagavad Gita, who chant Hare Krishna, who visit the temple, who have clean habits. They avoid illicit sex, meat eating, gambling, intoxication. They avoid all those things. And they chant Hare Krishna and they read Bhagavad Gita. They go to ISKCON temple and they build their character on one hand. They expand their devotion in their heart for God. And they are also responsible in society. They are always cheerful. They are always uplifting in their qualities. So you need devotee friendship like that. And then community service. Voluntary services on holidays, you see. You can go and render some service. And if you can render some selfless service to God and society, like this boy is serving prasadam, in this way, when you render such service, you get purified, you get friendships, and you grow in your life. So these are all impact of positive peer association. So here I have shown you how bad association degrades us. Here you see, you all know this in Ramayana. When Manthara came and told Kaikeyi, see, Kaushalya, Kaikeyi and Sumitra, they were three queens. So Manthara was working under Kaikeyi. Kaikeyi was a favorite queen of King Dasharath. So she, when the announcement was made that Ram is going to be the prince and he's going to become the king, this Manthara is a hunchbacked woman. She came to the Kaikeyi and saying that, oh, Kaikeyi, do you know who is going to be the next king? She said, I don't know. He said, they are going to make Ram the next king, son of Kaushalya, not your son. She said, that's a wonderful news you are bringing. Take this necklace. And she gave it. But Manthara threw it away and said, what are you foolish lady? You don't know that if Ram becomes the king, Kaushalya will be more, given attention by the king. You will be like a servant maid. Nobody will look at you. But if your son becomes the king, Bharat, then every king will be coming to meet you very often, every time. So like this, she induced her to become envious, unfortunately. And Kaikeyi also got changed because of that. In this way, all of you students, if any of your friend comes and puts something in your ears, you hear it, and then you become degraded. It's possible. But be very careful. You see this one? Shakuni polluting Duryodhana. This is the story of one Brahman, Ajamil. He went to forest to pluck flowers, but then he saw such a sight in the forest. A man and woman embracing, kissing, he saw that. And he got very, very disturbed in the mind. And he came home. And later on, he brought that prostitute to his house and begot 10 children in a room. He drove away his parents. He drove away his chaste wife to her home. He became very, very degraded. And in his later years, when he became old, at the time of death, Yamadutas are constables of superintendent of death, Yamaraj. They came to take him. Out of great fear, he shouted, Narayana! Like that he shouted. So because of that, his life was saved. He was given a second chance. So then he revived his devotion to God, and then he went to Haridwar. From Kanpur, he was in Kanyakumji. He went from there to Haridwar and then became a devotee of God, and staying in the temple, taking prasad, reading Gita Bhagavatam, taking bath in Ganga, being purified. And after 12 years, he went back to spiritual world. But the point is, he became polluted by watching a dirty scene. Now, all of you in your mobile, smartphone, you get to see when you're scrolling so many dirty adult content and pornography and all that. If you don't attentively and carefully avoid those things, they are going to enter into your head. Once they enter into your head, they'll bring the animal out of you. That kind of animal, very dangerous for you. And that animal, like propensity, you will want to exploit other living beings. One should be careful. See, noble Karna spoiling his future due to Duryodhana's company. When Krishna told Karna, you are eldest of the Pandavas. You are Kunti's son. Karna said, yes, I came to know that few days ago. He said, and we are going to come and join Pandavas. The Kauravas will stop the war if you do that. But he couldn't come. He said, I want to work for Duryodhana only. And then he went. So he was thinking friendship is important. Yes, friendship is like a candle. And when Krishna says something, it's like a sun. So our candle in front of the sun, what value it has? So he went back. But then along with Duryodhana, 100 brothers died and he also died in that battle. You will see the Karna. So Karna, the bad association, he was spoiled. Duryodhana's bad son. These two parrot brothers I told you already, isn't it? Yeah. Say Kumbhakarna. He also became spoiled because of working for Ravana. He did not care about, he knew what he's doing is wrong, supporting Ravana in the wrong act of keeping Sita, but eventually he was also. So bad decisions start small, grow slowly, and making impact very big. Now I've shown good association, how it is uplifting. See, crying Arjuna became confident Arjuna after hearing the Bhagavad Gita from Krishna. So he got Krishna's positive association. This is another story of Suniti. So I will show you briefly one short video. You can see for yourself how it's very beautiful.
You will become a king. The mango just Mother, today I could hit the mango just in my third attempt.
Very good, my son. I appreciate your determined effort. My child, you are now a prince, and one day you will become a king. For a true ruler, it is important not only to develop skill and ability, but also a noble character.
Yes, Mother.
A king should show love and compassion to all his citizens. And above all, he should have love and surrender toward the Supreme Lord.
Yes, Mother. These words of yours are what I love the most. Maharaj, I really liked the necklace you gave me. It is truly very beautiful.
Its beauty has greatly increased now that it rests on the neck of a beautiful queen.
Maharaj, I hope this gift has not been given to anyone else.
This gift is exclusively for Maharani Suruchi.
Oh, my brother Uttama is on father's lap. How nice it will be if I go and join them.
Stop, Dhruva! You may be the king's son, but you have no right to sit on his lap or share in his throne. Because you were not born from my womb, you are not worthy of that honor. If you truly wish to attain this position, then perform great austerities. Please the Supreme Person, Lord Narayana, only by His grace. If in your next birth, you take birth from my womb, you will be able to obtain this status.
Let us go and
Oh, my dear son, what happened? Say something. Are you safe, my child? Doing so, you will have to suffer the consequences yourself. As hard as it is for my heart to say, what your stepmother said is true. You were born from Anne. Because in this situation, no one else can give you shelter. Your great-grandfather, Brahma, he was seated on a lotus flower, not knowing who he was or where he was. He worshipped Sri Vishnu and obtained the power to create the entire universe. Your grandfather, Swayambhuva Manu, he too worshipped the Lord and became the emperor of the earth and the leader of all mankind.
Mother, where can I find Bhagwan Sri Vishnu?
Great sages and yogis have attained him in the deep forest through their meditation and worship.
Suniti had no idea at all how deeply her words would affect the heart of her 5-year-old son.
कितना भी कठिन बने मैं हार नहीं मानूंगा लक्ष्य नजर में रख कर मैं हर डर से टकराऊंगा मेहनत मेरी ढाल बने विश्वास मेरा शस्त्र दृढ़ निश्चय ही जीवन में सबसे बड़ा अस्त्र
The scriptures teach that to attain the Supreme Lord, one must receive the mercy of the spiritual master. It is by the mercy of the Lord himself that we are granted a bona fide guru in our lives. When a living entity sincerely longs for the Lord with a heartfelt yearning, the Lord sends the spiritual master to guide them back to him.
Serpents, insects, cold, heat. You don't even know how to find food here. You should return home. After all, you are still a small boy. You should not worry about honor and insult. This is the time to play, learn, and enjoy life. Dear Dhruva, remember that the soul is eternal and divine. It is beyond all dualities, happiness and sorrow, honor and dishonor, victory and defeat. Then why are you taking these matters so seriously?
Oh, great sage. I know whatever you say is true and everything you say is for my benefit. But you are speaking words of a Brahman. I'm a Kshatriya and I'm angry and I'm ignorant. Your words cannot touch my heart. I want a kingdom that's greater than my father, greater than my grandfather, my great-grandfather. A kingdom that no one has ever ruled over.
Narad Muni was amazed by Dhruva's great firmness and
So you saw how determined he was to get a very great ambition. That's why it's called Dhruva. Dhruva means determined. He was determined.
determination on the path, and he felt pleased.
The Supreme Lord, as your mother said, can fulfill everyone's desires. For the devotee who takes shelter of Lord Vishnu, nothing is impossible. Not far from here flows the Yamuna river. On its banks lies a sacred forest called Madhuvan. Go there. That place is extremely secluded and sacred. Sit there with patience and begin to meditate on the Supreme Lord.
Narada taught him the science of Astanga Yoga, including various sitting postures and the 3 types of pranayama or breath control that would be most suitable for him. After preparing his body and learning to control his mind, water from the Yamuna. Narada explained the process of meditating on Lord Vishnu in great detail and described his form. He also taught him how to create a deity of Lord Vishnu and offer flowers, fruits, and water from the Yamuna.
O son of the king, chant this 12-syllable Krishna mantra constantly. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Lord Vishnu is protecting him.
Oh, Narada, I am come back to his father.
Meanwhile, in Madhuban, Dhruva had completely detached himself from everything. During the first month in the Madhuban forest, he would eat only every 3 days, consuming just some fruits or berries. During the second month, he would eat some dried grass or leaves every 6 days. During the third month, he would drink a little water from the Yamuna river every 9 days. All the while, he was completely engrossed day and night, practically giving up sleep and focusing his mind entirely on meditating on Lord Vishnu. By the fourth month, Dhruva, through his guru's grace and sincere effort, had gained complete control over his mind and senses. When one sincerely follows the guru's guidance, Krishna grants strength beyond one's own. Dhruva needed to breathe only once every 12 days. During the fifth month, he stood on one leg without even breathing, motionless like a pillar, day and night, his mind and senses completely internalized, worshipping the Paramatma Vishnu within his heart. Because he was carrying the Lord himself in his heart. Uttanapada's delicate 5-year-old son Dhruva could press the earth down with the force of his toe.
आते हो सवार हो आते हो जब भक्त तड़प कर पुकारे व्याकुल होकर
सामने आ गए ओ मैं तरसा था आप सामने आ गए दिल हो गया.
You all saw this, Dhruva's achievement. But you will see one most important lesson we learned from Dhruva is his mother taught him 2 very important lessons. My dear child, never harbor any malice for anybody, because if you have hatred for anybody, that will burn your heart. So don't try to pull others' legs, try to think about your progress. And the same is applicable to every CA student. Don't compare your results with other friends. You think about your own progress. How did you perform 6 months ago? How did you perform 3 months ago? How did you perform last month? How did you perform now? Compare yourself with yourself. Don't compare yourself with others. That will only burn your heart. It will not produce any good results. But if you compare yourself with yourself, you are going to grow. That's one thing. Second thing, when she sent him to Narada, Narada taught him meditation and chanting, by which he could control his senses and mind and be focused. Many of you young students, I know very well that when you take the smartphone, hours and hours pass and you can have the difficulty of focusing on your studies. Whereas when you do meditation chanting, you are going to gain strength of the mind, strength of the senses. In this, I have shown many examples like this here. See, I have shown a comparison of good association and bad association. In good association, what do? You discuss Bhagavad Gita and spiritual wisdom. In bad association, what do? Gossiping and criticizing others. See? In good association, you are self-disciplined. In bad association, there is laziness. See? Here you are reading and reading inspiring books and scripture. There, watching degrading content. You see? You are serving others selflessly, engaging in immoral activities. Here you see developing humility and gratitude, cultivating pride there, arrogance there, you see. I have shown a comparison. In this way, I have shown many things here. So, In this way, now I am coming to the solution part now. How to shift from bad association to good association. First thing is recognize the problem. Oh, this friend circle is not good. They are spoiling my mind and character and my future. They are into many bad habits. I want to keep away. That's the first thing. Second thing is limit exposure. Oh, the smartphone is sucking my time. I'm not able to do my study well. See? Therefore, he's saying no to it. You see, he's showing the hand. And avoid distracting environment. You can use smartphone, but one has to know the time limit. One should be alert. Limit exposure. Seek enlightened mentors. Like today, you are hearing a sermon about what is good association, bad association. If you keep hearing lectures like this, you are going to get a very good idea in life what is right, what is wrong, what is beneficial, what is harmful, what is short-term benefit, what is long-term benefit. If I show you a 500 rupee note and a chocolate, most children will choose which one? They are going to choose a chocolate. But I know you all will choose a 500 rupee note because in 500 rupee note, there is 500 chocolates. So chocolate is short-term, 500 rupee note is long-term. So these things you will learn when you have enlightened mentors. Engage in spiritual wisdom, like Gita, Bhagavatam. Choose supportive friends, uplifting friends. Friends who can help you with your academics, and friends who are spiritually minded, who will uplift you spiritually. Yeah. Develop self-discipline. Sleep early, rise early, do meditation, do study, everything timed up. And engage in uplifting activities, like coming together and having spiritual discussions, community service, and knowledge sharing circles, you see. This be grateful. What went well today, by God's grace, what can I improve, what I am grateful for. So in this way, you can move from bad association to good association. You have the opportunity. You see, this unsteady, it's like a candle. Bad association is like this. When wind blows, immediately this candle can be blown off. Look at the hurricane lamp, it is protected. In good association, you are protected. You will not be blown off by bad habits. So therefore you have to search and cultivate good association. Here I have given you a clue on how to cultivate good association. 4 types of sangha association I explained. The first is called physical sangha, sadhu sangha. You are welcome to ISKCON temple here in Pune. We have a morning program. We have chanting, meditation, japa class. We also go out on outdoor Harinam walk for global peace. ISKCON conducts that type of going outdoor. We beat the mridangam, we play instruments. Men, women, children, old people, all of us go out singing. Because when you go out and sing, the whole atmosphere becomes completely purified. When you sing the Lord's names, not only we chant japa in our, this is for also purifying our own mind. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. This can purify myself. But when I go out and do the kirtan outside, the whole world will benefit. So that's and then taking prasadam with devotees. In this way, when you come to our temples, ISKCON temples, you will find, we eat together, we go out in the streets and dance together, hear sermons like today what you are hearing, can learn. This is physical sangha. And the second is Manasa Sangha. First is Sadhu Sangha, second is Manasa Sangha. Remembering instructions of Guru and Vaishnavas, and also contemplating the Lord's pastimes. Like Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna spoke to Arjuna. And also you have Mahabharata, Ramayana. So if you think of such things in the mind and remembering those good things that we learned, and also chanting japa, these are all in the mind. It's done in the mind gets purified. Just like if you put phenol and with water and then you cleanse a room, the whole room is fragrant and clean. Like that, when you chant Hare Krishna or you remember the instructions of Guru and Vaishnava, then that Manasanga, pure remembrance of pure things, that uplifts the mind. The third is called Shabda Sangha, verbal. Like for example, you may read books. Like Srila Prabhupada, our founder Acharya of ISKCON, gave more than 100 books. They're very easy for us to understand. And then you study, reflect on how to apply good things in my life. Good books you can read, uplifting books. One has to be choosy about what type of books you read, what type of movies you watch. There was a famous movie, Mahavatar Narsimha. So after seeing that, many children became very confident, isn't it? So how Lord protects his devotee Prahlad. So you can watch that type of movies. So that is Shabda Sangha, sound vibration, Sangha. The fourth one is Seva Sangha. You can also go with devotees and do some service. You can go to the kitchen and cut and cook food and offer to Krishna and make it prasadam. Or you can go out and distribute Bhagavad Gitas. We do that. We put a table in the marketplace and shopping malls, on station. You can take part in services, or you can do gardening and make flowers and make a garland and offer it to Lord. In this way, you can get association of devotees in these four ways. Sadhu Sangha, Manasa Sangha, Shabda Sangha, and Seva Sangha. You see? Good association. So here is a huge challenge for all of you. Are your friends lifting you up like in the top it is shown, or are they drowning you in the water? So you have to ask yourself, what type of association are you getting? See, the yellow one shown is the real you, and you have a mind and a body. The mind, you store the desires, body, you execute the desires. So here you see, a person looks like a nice person. The soul is good, but the mind is having bad habits. Due to which, see how he behaves. This type of behavior is coming out because it is acquired quality. Like a rainwater is pure in the sky, but the same rainwater falls in the ground, it becomes muddy. So the muddy water can be purified. Similarly, souls are all good, but soul when it comes into this world is covered by the mind. Mind has the impurity. So we don't want to increase the impurity by bad association. We want to drive out the impurity, and so that when mind is purified, you'll feel very happy, focused and concentrated. How do you do that? See, go for uplifting association. Wrong peer group will lead you to downward spiral. Right association will lead to inner ignition and growth. Follow great leaders. Spiritual link, empowerment comes to sadhu sangha and chanting. So go for good association and chanting, which we told you. This I showed you. Yeah, here in Gita, Lord Krishna gives a very interesting principle. Like a tortoise, you see this tortoise. Tortoise, as soon as it sees danger, it will withdraw. Like that, Lord Krishna says, when you get bad association, some friend is coming and showing you some dirty video, immediately you withdraw your eyes. You take your eyes away from that. Similarly, don't hear bad, don't see bad, don't hear bad, don't speak bad. That is the tortoise technique, which Krishna is teaching in the Bhagavad Gita. Ego principle, good in, good out. Garbage in, garbage out. So, these are the places from where you get the scripts, books you read, movies you watch, music you hear, and the friendships you keep. So these are the things from where you get. Like I told you, Mahavatar Narsimha movie is a nice movie. Books like Bhagavad Gita is a very nice book. Music like Hare Krishna Kirtans, very beautiful. Friends, those who are uplifting friends, we can keep. So I given from Bhagavad Gita how our bad qualities can be driven away by the positive qualities on the right side I have shown. I'm going to conclude with this last point. A, B, C. You can remember this. In case you couldn't hear all the things I spoke today, if you at least remember this one thing, it will be a very powerful takeaway for you. What is this ABC? A for association. Like today's talk, 1 hour per week you hear this kind of talk. If you go to my channel, Radheshyam Das, you can hear on topic like focus, Radheshyam Das, you write, you will get it immediately. Or mind, you want to know about mind, Radheshyam Das, you write, immediately you will get lectures on that. So you can hear just one lecture per week, 1 hour. And then Bhagavad Gita, as it is by Srila Prabhupada, you get a copy and just read 1 page a day. You can read 1 page a day, Bhagavad Gita as it is, by Srila Prabhupada, 5 minutes every day, and chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, 1 round a day, which means like this I told you, 108 times. In the east of the money you have to chant one mantra. This is a powerful meditation. All of you students, I can tell you, I'm going to show you one short video clip. Students of America and University of Central Florida, they are also chanting this mantra. And what happens by the chanting, they are going to show now. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Each morning you have to chant one mantra like that. And that is chanting, which purges the impurities in the mind, makes you very brisk and alert, enthusiastic. Yeah. See, this is association that is uplifting, awards you wisdom. Bhagavad Gita, 1 page a day. And then Bhagavad Gita will give you Viveka Buddhi, discrimination, talent, to control the senses. Like it is said that by intelligence is the driver, mind is the ropes, and horses are senses, and you are the passenger soul sitting in the bodily chariot. You'll be able to control the mind and senses easily if you read Bhagavad Gita regularly and strengthen your spiritual intelligence. And chanting can cleanse and calm your mind by, just Hare Krishna mantra chanting. So I'm going to show you one short video.
The Vedas, however, are not as well known for presenting historical and scientific knowledge as they are for expounding subtle sciences, such as the power of mantras. We all recognize the power of sound itself by its effects, which can be quite dramatic. Here, a high-pitched frequency shatters a drinking glass. So, we can easily understand that loud sounds can produce substantial reactions. It is commonly believed that mantras can carry hidden power, which can in turn produce profound effects. The ancient Vedic literatures are full of descriptions of weapons being called by mantra. For example, many weapons were invoked by mantra during the epic Kurukshetra war, wherein the Bhagavad Gita itself was spoken. The ancient deployment of Brahmastra weapons, equivalent to modern-day nuclear weapons, are described throughout the Vedic literatures. Additionally, mantras carry hidden spiritual power which can produce significant benefits when chanted properly. Indeed, the Vedas themselves are sound vibrations in literary form and carry a profound message. Spiritual disciplines recommend meditational practices such as silent meditation, silent recitation of mantras, and also the verbal repetition of specific mantras out loud. A clinical test of the benefits of mantra chanting was performed on 3 groups of 62 subjects, males and females of average age 25. They chanted the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra 25 minutes each day under strict clinical supervision. Results showed that regular chanting of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra reduces stress and depression and helps reduce bad habits and addictions. These results formed a PhD thesis at Florida State University.
He says that, chanting the Hare Krishna mantra for the students of America, they don't even know who is Krishna, who is Rama also, many of the Americans. But when they chanted, they found the stress levels were going down, stress, depression, bad habits and addictions, they all went down. They became purified. Just see, that's the power of the chanting. So this is a doctorate thesis done by Dr. David Brian Wolf. So he's American. He has done this research on the students who are chanting Hare Krishna. So my suggestion to all of you, you can give a try. Try for 1 week. If it works, if you didn't like it, you can give it up. But if you chant this 108 times a day, it takes you only 10 minutes a week. So see, it will bring you to the yellow zone. When you are in red zone, that is passion, Rajoguna. When you are in black zone, that will make you drowsy. But when you chant Hare Krishna, you come to yellow zone where all day you can be alert and brisk in your studies, in everything that you do. So chanting makes your mind calm, cool, collected. You get relaxed, alertness. Yeah. So we all have to know the right and do the right and live in the right. How do you know the right? Studying Bhagavad Gita. How do you do the right? By willpower that you get by chanting Hare Krishna. This chanting meditation gives you willpower. And how do you discipline the right? By good association, which is what we spoke today, coming in good company of friends. So one short video I will show you and then I will conclude with this, and then I'll take more questions from you. That's one.
वक्त जाने ये हमको कैसे मोड़ पे लाया है बदला।
दोस्तों, ये वीडियो वो माँ बाप देखें जो माँ बाप लाड़ प्यार में अपने बच्चों को फोन दे देते हैं। देख लीजिए आप लोग, इस बच्ची को एक तो आंख से दिखना कम हो गया है, और देख लीजिए ये बच्ची अपना मानसिक संतुलन खो बैठी है। इसीलिए बच्चों को लाड़ प्यार में फोन ना दें और वीडियो को शेयर करें। हो सकता है आपके एक शेयर से किसी बच्चे का भविष्य बिगड़ने से बच जाए।
ये देखो मोबाइल से क्या हाल हो गया इस बच्चे का, देख रहे हो आप? ये देखो, ये मैंने मोबाइल ले लिया, इस बच्चे का क्या हाल हो गया मोबाइल से। ये देखो, देखो मोबाइल से क्या हालात और क्या कंडीशन हो जाती है मोबाइल से बच्चे की। ये 13 साल का हो गया ना, तो इसकी स्पीच है और हिटिंग और जिद करता है, दीवार सर में मारता है ना बहुत तेजी से। तो ये कंडीशन हो जाती है, बच्चा बोलना खत्म हो जाता है, गूंगा हो जाता है, सोचने समझने की क्षमता खत्म हो जाती है बिल्कुल। अब हम मोबाइल से कैसे बचें, ये हमारे पास देखने वाला विषय है। ये मोबाइल दे दो मैम इसको। ये देखो, ये मोबाइल की वजह से है, ये ना लेटेगा ना कूदेगा ना कुछ करेगा, ये हाल ये देखो मोबाइल की वजह से है। क्या हाल हो गया इस बच्चे का मोबाइल से। ये मोबाइल जब चलाएगा ना ये बोलेगा, ना ये किसी की देखेगा, ना ये सुनेगा, जो स्पीच है वो भी खत्म हो जाएगी, जो स्पीच है ना वो भी खत्म हो जाएगी, सोचने समझने की क्षमता खत्म हो जाएगी, आई, आंख, नाक, कान, इनमें भी दिक्कत होने लगेगी। अब लिटाओ इसको। ये देखो, ये हाल है इसका मोबाइल की वजह से। दिखाओ धर्मेंद्र जी इस बच्चे को, ये हाल है। ये मोबाइल की वजह से दिमागी तौर से जैसे जुए शराब का सनक होती है ना, वैसे ही है।
Hare Krishna. Nowadays, whenever people get some time, they pick up their phones and start scrolling reels and social media. Hours passed, time flies, but the heart is still empty. Instead of this movement, if we take a Japamala and start moving our fingers on the beach like this while counting Krishna's names, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, that will lift our consciousness. We don't become tired, we don't become exhausted, but become enlivened. This drains our time, but this perfectly utilizes our time. This brings distraction, this brings devotion, and brings us closer to the Lord. So don't just scroll endlessly. Use your fingers not to not to dance on the screens of the phones, but dance on the beach chanting Krishna's names. So come from this moment to this moment. Jai Sri Krishna.
So you all understood how how the smartphone has influenced people's lives at the current moment. You all know better than me, because in our times we only had a landline, or a mobile was just starting, but now the smartphone is causing addiction now of the generation. Internet addiction, digital media, social media addiction. So the Gen Z period where we are living right now, you need character and the inner strength to say no to the mobile and focus on your academics nicely. But I can tell you, if you are in good association of such friends, it's going to be very uplifting. So I am going to leave time for your questions, because you all have been patiently listening for an hour now. So let me take some questions. Samash Prabhu, you can ask them to either put the questions in chat or they can ask verbally also.
Yes, there are both the options. First question has come here.
Yeah.
Prabhuji, as a CA student, we often spend long hours studying in isolation or interacting mostly with peers who are highly stressed. How can we maintain a positive, uplifting spiritual association when our schedule is so demanding, especially during exam sessions?
Yeah. So, what I would suggest, we have very, very beautiful Hare Krishna kirtans like Vrindavan Mellows. You can hear those kirtans, like even Prabhupada Dhun, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. It's very, very calming to mind. I would suggest you, because you are preparing for the exams, mind gets stressed, put some kirtan, take out, for every 1 hour, take 3 minutes out, that's all. Then you can study for 12 hours also. I do that. This is called Pomodoro technique. Pomodoro means just after every 1 hour, 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes max you take out and go and hear the kirtans, Hare Krishna kirtans you can hear. Or this kind of talk, there are many short talks also available. So the whole idea is, or read just 1 page of Gita, 5 minutes, you won't lose much. So refresh your mind. Just like in a computer, when there are 2 dozen files open, the computer gets sometimes frozen. Like you see the screen is not moving. So what do? You refresh the screen. Put refresh button, immediately every whole thing goes away, and then computer is working properly. So mind has too many anxieties. So chanting, like sitting and doing meditation chanting or hearing kirtan, reading 1 page of Gita a day. This can be refreshing. Get out of your room, go to the garden, and take a puff of fresh air, take a long breath, be under the sun for a few minutes. So as you come close to nature, close to sun, close to garden, and your feet touches the earth, these are all energy increasing and nourishing items for you. Okay, thank you. Next.
If I don't find good friends or mentors around me, having feeling loneliness, do solitude will help.
You see, in every classroom, I can confidently say at least 10-20% of the people are good people, I can tell you. At least 10-20% at least. So, identify who they are, watch the people around you, and pick those friends whom you feel are pure in habits, pure in speech, pure in dealing. They have truthfulness, honesty, simplicity, humility, nice qualities they have. It's not difficult to find if you very carefully observe. Not everybody is bad. Just like you are good, so you can also identify those who are good. And with regards to mentors, if you want some mentor to guide you in your spiritual life, if you tell Samesh himself is a mentor. He himself is a mentor, is guiding hundreds of young boys. Similarly, girls, for you, we can connect you to senior girls who are teachers. Just like Samesh is a teacher, there are also girls who are teachers. You can connect them to you in case you need a mentor to guide you. We can do that. Plus, Zaware sir is a gem of a leader. Wonderful leader I have seen. He is a man of integrity, man of principles, and committed to the students, highly responsible. And he's like a hero for all of you. So I would suggest you to take guidance from him also. In this way, it's possible to find equal friends as well as mentors. At least you will always have some percentage. Next.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, as it is said, everything happens for good reason. Still, why we keep on expecting so much from life and also do overthinking about life, career, relationships, etc. How to overcome overthinking and surrender?
Yeah. Actually, overthinking is possible when you have too much of free time. So don't give yourself any free time. You pack your day with activities one after another. That's one thing I'll tell you. Idle man's mind is a devil's workshop, it is said. And that's one thing. Second thing, take your responsibilities like academics seriously. Sometimes you have less time, but still mind is overthinking because it is putting aside the books aside and then just thinking too much. That is also not good. Think about your future. If I don't study well, what's my future? You want to become a CA, right? If you want to become a CA, you have to be meritorious. You tell your mind that first I'll become CA, then I'll talk other things. Don't waste my time by overthinking. Like that, you should preach the mind. Yeah, next. Actually, the chanting, say, the overthinking happens especially because mind is very volatile. But if you chant Hare Krishna, mind becomes stronger. Then you will not see that overthinking happening. Chanting gives you sufficient amount of strength to control your mind, control your senses, and utilize them in the right direction. Mind will not be overthinking. You will see that.
Sir, how to control lustful and sexual thoughts and masturbation addiction?
Yeah. Actually, when such thoughts are pushing your mind too much, plug both your nose tightly, completely tightly close it. Just 1 minute, immediately mind will come running back, wherever the mind goes. And then you can do Anulom Vilam Pranayam. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. This is the first thing you can do. So, breathe, take that deep breathing. After that, as I told you, sing the Hare Krishna or chant the Hare Krishna mantra. These are some of the immediate things you can do. Another very important thing is, these lustful thoughts come and attack because there must be some input into your mind through the smartphone. If you are watching some dirty videos, dirty pictures you are seeing, they go and occupy your mind like a ghost. Later on, that ghost will haunt you. Hey, see me more, enjoy more. And then again and again, we watch adult content more and more, and mind gets extremely degraded, polluted. That's why I told you GIGO principle. Good in, good out, garbage in, garbage out. So my suggestion to you, don't give any more bad inputs to the mind. Whatever you've given till now, that's good enough. Don't give any more. Save yourself. Put a parental control in your smartphone. And then Kaspersky or something. So you cannot, any type of bad site you want to visit, you cannot visit. You put a parental control. You can save. And also keep limited screen time. You do these things. And also with girls, if you are a boy, with girls keep a distance. Unnecessarily don't hang around with them. Don't flirt. Don't dally with opposite sex, because that will create a lot of impressions for you. Instead, spend more time with your books, more times with meritorious students who are toppers. Learn from them. Keeping away from bad association, like a smartphone and woman, I told you. And then keeping yourself connected with those who are smarter ones and who can help you, who can uplift you. Keep in touch with them. And also avoiding adult content, putting parental control. These are some of the easy techniques. Regarding masturbation, that happens actually because your contemplation leads to forming of the viscous semen, which is earlier like in a steam-like state. Now it has become viscous now. Therefore, it's coming out. So the contemplation itself can be corrected by the previous steps I told you. Okay? Yeah, next.
There are two people asking similar question. We feel confused about our identity. We are not very self-confident. We are underconfident. How to build self-confidence?
Yeah. See, God has always given some talent to everybody. Like a cow can give milk. Bull can till the land. Your dog can protect the house. A horse can run a horse carriage. Cuckoo can coo very sweetly. Peacock can dance. Isn't it? Everybody has some ability. Fish can swim. Monkey can climb a tree. So don't worry. Everybody has some talent. Like a mountain may carry forests on its back. It may be very huge, but a squirrel can crack a nut which mountain cannot crack. You see? Everybody has some ability. There's a story I heard. Once Guruji sent disciples to different directions and told them to bring dry jackfruit leaf, tree leaf. So they all came back and said, we couldn't bring it. He asked, why? He said, one place one man was crushing the leaves into powder and selling it as medicine. He said, if I want dry leaves, I have to pay for it. I didn't have money, I came back, he said. Another disciple said, in one place a lady was making a plate with all the dry leaves and she was selling the leaf plates. And she told I had to pay 1 rupee per plate. I didn't have money, I came back. And the third one said, one man had a heap of these dry leaves. I went to pick it. He said, hey, don't touch. This is a fuel for the furnace. If you want this, you have to pay me money. 1 kilo, you have to pay this much, I'll give you dry leaves. He said, my lord. So all three of them came back to Guru and said, we couldn't bring it because everywhere we have to pay money. Then Guruji said, just see, even a dry leaf is not useless. How can you be useless? He asked. Immediately disciples understood a great lesson that day. So every one of you students, you all are brilliant students. You don't have to worry. You come for the CA tuition. You are far more superior to a dry leaf. You will be useful. And also identify what talent God has given you according to psychophysical nature. Don't feel inferiority. Next.
Next question is how to overcome laziness and procrastination.
Yeah. You can go to my just put Radheshyam Das procrastination. You will get 2 lectures. And Radheshyam Das lethargy or laziness, you put, you will get it. In YouTube, if you hear it, you will get a lot of points there. Okay? Then next.
I like to stay alone, not getting involved with people. Is it okay or should I make some friends?
You can have at least one good friend because you may be introvertish and you may not want to connect with too many people. Just get one good friend in your class who will be uplifting, who is spiritual minded, who is also like you. Then it may be good because right now you may be all right to be alone, but tomorrow you feel some problem, you want to share it with somebody, with whom will you share? At least you should have one friend at least. Yeah, then?
Respected sir, I have a question, bit practical.
Yeah.
When we are taking decisions, we are at our lowest or in hurry, we take decisions which turn out to be bad. Now no human can see future or neither sometimes we have experienced situations like that at such time, what should we do?
So you can consult your mentor. You can say that, sir, I have made this decision. Is it a good decision? Is it right? What do you feel? So you can take help of friends. You can take help of superiors. And then you can also make your own judgment. You have 3 possibilities. Those intelligent friends who make perfect decisions, you can consult them. Consult your mentor. Then you also decide. And then together you can take a call. And whatever outcome comes, take responsibility for it and do your best. Then?
The most respectful and mature way to distance ourselves without causing unnecessary conflict from friends who really understand that they are pulling us down and distracting us.
So what you can do, instead of telling them that you are bad friends, I am going away from you, we don't have to tell them. If they come to you to call you somewhere, you can say that, hey, right now I am a little busy, or I have to go to washroom, or I have to, yesterday night it got very late, I am very tired, I am going to take a little rest, like that you can say. So let me take a small nap and come, and then you can talk later, you can say. And then by the time you go to take a nap, they will go away. Either you take a nap, or you say you want to go to washroom, or you can say that, you have to go somewhere urgently, someone has called you. So some excuse you give and avoid them. Once, twice they will come to you. When you avoid them regularly, they will not come to you. And then they let them be friends with whomever they want. You make friendship with those company will be good for you. Okay? Yeah.
How can I start meditating on my own in solitude so I can feel the higher energy?
By chanting Hare Krishna. Like, you have to chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. I put the mantra, I'll show you. Here, and this is the mantra, you see. This is the mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. If you want to go to solitude and chant this mantra repeatedly. Memorize this mantra. It's not very difficult. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So there are many students who are practicing this. Thousands of students in India. More than 25,000 students are chanting this in India. You will immensely benefit. You will feel nourished. It's like a mental gym it is. Like a bodily gym builds your body. And this chanting builds your mind. So it's like a mental gym. Yeah, next.
I have tried to find Krishna, Mata, Shiva, God as a whole for years now. It is said that God finds you either in bhakti or tapasya or pain. But if we call through mother or father, then do they any reason to reveal themselves to me? Question mark. Why was not I able to find them yet?
Yeah.
And if I have tried all three of them, bhakti, tapasya, faith.
Okay. You see, for example, you want to become a chartered accountant. So first you have to apply in the prelims, you have to do the exam. Then at a certain stage you have to go for articleship. At that time you have to be under some chartered accountant as an apprentice, work under them, be under their guidance. Like Zaware sir, for example, you are going to be under someone's guidance, they guide you. Even for the tuitions you come to Zaware sir. Similarly, you also, for articleship, you will be under some experienced CA. And you become experienced also, isn't it? And then when you complete your CA, you emerge out successful with flying colors, and tomorrow you can become a CA yourself. Similarly, in the path of spirituality also, if you want to see God eye to eye, you want to awaken your love for Him, that's possible through Bhakti Yoga very much. The first thing is three things. You join the university and you have a teacher and a book. And the university is, I am coming in the university which is called Brahma Madhava Gaudiya Sampradaya. It's a spiritual sampradaya where I connected myself. And Srila Prabhupada is one of the teachers in that. So then secondly, you accept a teacher. Like today I shared with all of you this kind of thing. If you like this type of lectures, you can hear in YouTube. And I'm going to show you you can take this, my email. You can make a note of this. And you are welcome to write to me. I reply to all the students who write questions. You can write your questions to me. This is radheshyam.rns@iskonpune.com. You can get reply. So I will share notes with you or answers to your specific questions like that. So then you also have the book Bhagavad Gita, correct now? So you are coming in a parampara line and you have a teacher and you have a book available. So Samesh also is a very good teacher. You can ask him questions also. So in this way, you can take advantage of this, and then you, just like you are progressing in your CA, you can progress spiritually. In a few years, your eyes will become more and more open and blossomed. You will understand the things better and better. And realizing God is like going from darkness to bright sunlight in the morning. As we proceed in this knowledge and the practice of chanting, the love for God will blossom like a full-blown lotus. Yeah. Yes, any other question?
APJ Abdul Kalam said science and spirituality should go hand in hand. What does that mean?
Yeah. Science and spirituality are like a railway line. Science also is researching and finding out things. And in the path of spirituality also, as you grow, you learn more and more revelation like that. For example, science can help spirituality. Like I am using a camera here and I am using Zoom now. I am using science to spread spirituality, isn't it? And also, and the spirituality can help science also. How? There are many truths said in the Vedas which are now proven to be true. Science is gradually discovering it. So the science is interested in what the Vedas are saying. The Vedas and the Puranas talk about the age of the universe, which is exactly matching with the scientific discovery. There are many things. Vedas said there is some plants have life, and Jagadish Chandra Bose in 1903, he found that plants have life. So science can take clues from the Vedas and then prove those things said in the Vedas, and they can find it to be true. So science and spirituality can go hand in hand. Like I come from a science background, I come from engineering background, and I also learned spirituality. I can clearly see that there are many things, they both can mutually benefit. That's why my books also, when I write, I call it as the science and spirituality. Yeah. Next.
I am actually sad from inside, but never show on my face, due to which my health also gets affected. People make me sad, are very close to me. How to overcome such situation?
Actually, you become sad with those close people because you have expectations from them. Your mind may be expecting everyone should love me, everyone should respect me, everyone should deal with me fairly, nobody should find any mistake in me, and I should always be a winner, I should be always successful, I should never fail, and I should be the most handsome, and everybody should encourage me, appreciate me. So these kind of too much expectations our mind is having. And we should know that we are living in a world where sometimes success, sometimes failure, sometimes pleasure, sometimes pain. Sometimes somebody will honor you, somebody will discourage you. So both things will come in this world. So we have to cultivate a mind of equanimity. Lord Rama was told, today you are going to become the king. And then next day he was told, tomorrow you are going to become, the next day he was told that you have to go to forest now, 14 years. Just think about it. So when Lord Rama, there was no change in his emotions. He was completely equal in all situations. Yeah. So we have to cultivate that equanimity. So if you are sad, the sadness is mainly due to expectations unfulfilled or unrealistic expectations. So this ABC, I told you, association, hearing lectures like this, and Bhagavad Gita 1 page a day, chanting 1 round a day, these three will make the mind more clearer of all these things. Frustrations will go away completely. Shoka moha bhaya apaha, it is said. Next.
Sir, I could not clear CA final in last 2 attempts, and I am getting self-doubt. I am getting those thoughts by overthinking while doing mantra meditation also. Please guide me.
So, what you should do, in the last 2 performances, where did you fall short? That you should find out. You can also find out, you can ask your sir, where do I need to improve? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 improvement points, you make it. And then each of those points pay attention and start working on improving that. And then during the chanting time, that's not the time to worry about this. After the chanting is over, then you can sit with your pen and pad, work on improvement points. Because if you, with a cool head, if you see the improvement points and you work on them, you are going to progressively grow. Otherwise, if you are lamenting about, 2 times I lost, I don't think I'll become a CA. No, there are people who have made many, many attempts and then became CA also. Next.
I think all are done, Guru.
All are done? Yeah.
So one more thing. Why does the world believe in fate and destiny? Is it cowardliness or weakness when you can try? Also, does ISKCON believe in rebirth cycle?
Yeah. See, it's not a question of some weakness or cowardice. It's a reality that every one of his students, you have free will and fate. Let me give you an example. Say a cow is tied to a pole of say 1 meter radius. A farmer bought a new cow and he has given 1 meter radius, and within that the cow can graze the grasses. Now the farmer will watch the behavior of the cow. The cow is a very calm cow. Even children can go and touch the cow. Cow is behaving nicely. Then the man is going to increase the radius of the cow by 2 meters or 5 meters, so the cow can graze on a bigger circle. And after a week, he will even remove the rope and allow it to wander in the compound, or even go out and come back in the evening also. The freedom will be increased if the cow is behaving good. But if the cow has a big horn, it is showing the horn to people, then the farmer may think that the horn may hurt the children. So then what he will do? He will reduce the rope. He will reduce the size of the rope so that the cow cannot wander too much. Yeah, that is called fate. He will increase the fate of the cow, not the free will of the cow. Another example, say father is giving you 5 rupees every day, pocket money. He will also watch you what you do. Imagine if one of the boys is taking money from the father, going and smoking cigarette or drinking, immediately father will take away that. He will not give the pocket money anymore, because he will not want the son to get spoiled, spoiling his health. But if he is faithful, son is spending money properly, then father will give him the bureau key. Tomorrow he will open a bank account in his name. Then he will hand over all the money to him. So that means his free will increases by obedience and fate increases by rebellion and acting independently. So this is not a sentimental concept, it's a reality. And you were asked whether we believe in Cycla Badnath. I'll show you one short clip, I'll show you. You can see this.
अर्जुन, तुम शरीर नहीं, शाश्वत आत्मा हो जो ना जन्म लेती है ना मरती है, केवल शरीर बदलती है.
देहिनोऽस्मिन् यथा देहे कौमारं यौवनं जरा तथा देहान्तरप्राप्ति धीरस्तत्र न मुह्यति वासांसि जीर्णानि यथा विहाय नवानि गृह्णाति नरोपराणि तथा शरीराणि विहाय जीर्णानि अन्यानि संयाति नवानि देहि वासांसि जीर्णानि यथा विहाय नवानि गृह्णाति नरोपराणि तथा शरीराणि विहाय जीर्णानि अन्यानि संयाति नवानि देहि वासांसि जीर्णानि यथा विहाय नवानि गृह्णाति नरोपराणि तथा शरीराणि विहाय जीर्णानि अन्यानि संयाति नवानि देहि देहिनोऽस्मिन् यथा देहे कौमारं यौवनं जरा तथा देहान्तरप्राप्ति धीरस्तत्र न
Got it? So as you are seeing here, how, like all of you, look at your own body. You were a small baby at one time. The body was a small baby. And then it became little more grown up. More grown up, now you are a youth now. And those who are youths before, like now I am close to 58 now, close to 60 now. So I have seen my child's body. I have seen my boy's body. I have seen my schoolboy body, and college boy body. Now my body is more older now. Eventually this body will get further old. It will become 60, then 70, then 80. All the wrinkles will come, body will become shrunk. One day we will leave this body. But the Atma never dies. Just like you say, energy can neither be created nor destroyed. Energy disappearing in one form, reappears in another form without any loss again, we say, no? Similarly, the soul can neither be created nor destroyed. The soul leaves one body and accepts another body. Just like a small kid may, use a tricycle, then he will leave the tricycle and go for a bicycle. Then he leave the bicycle and go for a scooter. Then he leave the scooter and go for a car. The driver is changing, the vehicles are changing, driver is same. Same person is moving from one vehicle to another. Like that, you are the soul. Today you are all wearing one dress today. Tomorrow you will wear another dress. So dress is changing, but the person is same. So Atma never dies. Atma is the same person who is going from one body to another. So your question about the rebirth is correct. Yeah. Yeah. One more question has come.
Sir, I was giving some competitive exams, and in some of the exams I failed and I passed some. From these exams I realized concepts and fundamentals are clear, you can succeed, but then I had this question through my mind. How much does emotions and other factors matter, or do they really matter at all?
Yeah. See, even if you know the concepts and fundamentals of a subject well in performing exam, like Arjuna was a very skilled warrior. Do you think he was less skilled? He was very skilled. And he was also a strong warrior also. He was a strong man, skilled man, capable man, world-renowned, best student of Dronacharya. Everything was plus, plus, plus for him. But when he came to the battlefield, he lost his motivation and he put his bow down and said, I am not going to fight. So imagine if a boy has studied, he has all the knowledge of everything. Previous night he didn't get good sleep. Whole night he was awake, and then he goes to exam hall and there he may doze also. So we should always pray to Lord that, my dear God, my skill alone will not help. Please give your grace, by your mercy let my exams go well. And it's God who gives us the brain. It's a God who has given us the hands, legs, body and everything. He is the giver of everything. So any devotee of the Lord, he runs the race of life with grace of God, it is said. Yes, you have to run the race, but you run the race with grace of God. Thank you. Anybody else? What about the quiz you didn't conduct, Samesh?
Yeah, quiz is ready, Prabhuji. After your question answer is done, I will start the quiz.
Yeah. And any other question left? I think I've answered all the questions, I believe, right? So,
one last game just now. Despite our efforts, our mind tends to think negative about outcome.
Actually, if you put your efforts, that's all you can do. Like I asked the children, on school children recently, are you the paper setter? I asked. They said, no. They said, are you the paper corrector? They said, no. They asked, are you the marks awarder? They said, no. Then I asked, are you the preparer? They said, no. I said, oh, you are the preparer. Huh? You have to prepare for the exam. Huh? Other three you cannot do. You cannot, you are not the paper setter, you are not the paper corrector, you are not the marks awarder. Then why worry about it? You write your exam. Before exam, you pray to God, please give me the intelligence, give me the strength to write the paper properly. Just like Arjuna prayed to Krishna, please be my charioteer and guide my life. Same way you pray to Krishna. My dear Lord Krishna, please, just like you helped Arjuna, you help me also. I have studied a lot of things. Let the right remembrance come and let me write nicely. So if you think of Lord in your mind, then you're going to get additional support. And then do your exam, and after the exam, you leave it to him. Now I leave the paper to you, my dear Lord. Whatever marks have to come, it will come. That is not in my hands. Only writing is in my hand. But this is the right method in Bhagavad Gita it is mentioned. Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phalaheturbur ma te sangostva karmani, it says. That verse it says, do your duty, do what is in your influence. What is not in influence, don't worry about it. Like marks are not in your hand. Paper correction is not in your hand. So focus on what is in your hand. That is Krishna's teaching. Yeah. So thank you all very much for your enthusiastic participation. On online, to have a 1 hour talk and a half an hour question answer, almost 45 minutes question answer. Thank you for your enthusiastic participation. Now there is going to be a quiz for all of you. Our Samesh will conduct it. Go ahead, Samesh.
Yeah.
The screen is visible. Yes. There are certain parts which are blurred, Samesh. Sorry, sir? Certain parts of the screen are blurred. So, in the reset the screen. Okay. At the bottom, is that the indentation? Now, I think you are doing Alt tab. Doing Alt tab, it is coming blurred. Now I can see the student's name. That Zoom tab was there. Yeah. That particular tab. Now on the right hand, that tab is basically affected. Yes. You can minimize that. It's basically Zoom audio tab. So please be quick, guys. You can start now. Yes. 39 kids are joined. Last few seconds, then I will start the quiz, then you won't be able to join. Please do fast. They are asking game pin on the WhatsApp. The game pin is 1043576. Shall we start or wait, sir?
Yes, you start.
What happens when a sincere student joins a group involved in partying, smoking or cheating the exam? You have to select one correct option. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So let's see the scoreboard now. So Kaivalya is on the first position. Next question. How is progression of bad association? Still talking about what are the components of subtle body? Here people seems to be confused. Many. Okay. Kaivalya Asta. There are two Astas. Which Bhagavad Gita principle is recommended to overcome impure quality, envy or jealousy? Questions are becoming difficult. Oh, so Ajay has overtaken and came to a first position. To build spiritual foundation, the strongest seed, what is recommended daily reading goal for Bhagavad Gita? In the chariot analogy used to explain keeping oneself under control, what does the drive represent? Based on the PhD thesis mentioned, chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra leads to which state of brain wave frequency? Last two questions, last three. To combat laziness, such as skipping studies or spiritual practice, which self-management principle is advised? them get the willpower to do the right thing. Asta followed by Karthik and Kaivandya. So this question doesn't have any marks. You can give your opinion. So, score board. Regular third rank, Karthik second rank.
It's done.
Fourth is Avi, fifth is Amir.
This was a good one, Samesh.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Thank you, students. Thank you for wonderful participation. Thank you, Prabhuji, for taking a wonderful session.
Thank you.
Intense session. It was interesting. There are a lot of new pointers given to me from a different point of view.
And the quiz was very interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, this was very interesting. I could just figure it out in my mind. I also went down on 3 questions.
Ah, yeah.
I could not participate because I had not done the registration, but I went down on 3 questions.
Yeah. Actually, here they have to give the correct answer along with the speed also.
Speed also.
They have to be the first one to give the answer. Many participated very nicely. Beautiful. So, thank you for the opportunity, sir. I always used to come to your institute to give the class, and this time I did it online. And I look forward. Another time I'll visit you.
Yes, we will have some face-to-face session during the batch. These students will join up sometime later in the next week.
Yeah.
So, whenever we have a time in upcoming months, we will plan it out, a session.
Thank you very much, sir. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Students, we'll start the next session at 7:50.